Oh, speaking of 41%ing myself, so this guy is named Arcturus, and he is the oh, I shouldn't be showing all that. That's a nice Google Maps picture. I don't know where that goes to. Probably to a Taco Bell, because I love Taco Bell. People like to post Taco Bell on my website. But Arcturus said on the Twitter, and this is the co-founder of E621 and one of the former admins of Fur Affinity, which if you don't know, and unfortunately I do know this, it is those two sites are like the House and the Senate for the entire furry community. They're at like the tippy top. They're the two most important sites because they're both where furries go to get their porn and to commission pornography. And if you don't know anything about the furry community, it is entirely dedicated to pornography. And anyone claiming otherwise is fucking lying to you. They're not even wrong, they're lying. It is about porn, the creation of porn, the transfer of porn, the sharing of porn. That is the furry fandom. So, on that note, this guy, I think he sold E621. There's a guy who is extremely rich, and I don't know his name, and I'm sure as soon as I talk about this, someone's going to start throwing the name out there. But he owns Bad Dragon, and he made so much fucking money selling horse cock to furries that he then took his horse cock money. Varka immediately, Mobambo Mobubu knows who the fuck I'm talking about. Varka then took his horsecock money and bought E621 from Arcturus. And he now owns E621, and he's trying to make a new replacement to Fur Affinity because Fur Affinity is just shit and it's ran by retards. Now I know this because of my furry correspondence on the Kiwi Farms. They've given me a rundown over the what is essentially the government structure of the Kiwi of not the Kiwi Farms, but of the furry community. You have the House and the Senate, which are E621 and Fur Affinity. And then you have essentially Varka, who is the Elon Musk of the furry community. And he's using his Bad Dragon Tesla money to buy out the government and control it wholly so that he will be the God King of the furry community. That is, Varka is a man who managed to make a fortune because he could not find a horse cock big enough to shove in his ass. And now he literally made a dildo company to make sufficiently sized horse cocks to shove inside of himself. And then he filmed himself using his own products and basically stretching out his anus to the human limits. And then he posted that on the internet, and his company made millions of dollars, and he's now reinvesting that into the furry community. So this is the lore. Anyways, the guy who made E621 attempted suicide, or did like a fake suicide attempt. His name is currently Mix Juniper System, and by mix I mean like Mister, but the R is an X because he is a multiple system. He never grew out of that Tumblr phase where he's like, I'm multiple people, and he's also like not non-binary. He's a non-binary multiple system. And as he says here, hello Twitter. It is with deepest sadness that you are ending up reading this R suicide note. So when he writes his suicide note, he says that it's an R suicide note because his system is committing suicide together. It's a suicide pact between the multiple personalities living in his head. He continues, know that this is not because of anything anyone has done. No, it is the world that has led us to this. A world which does not care. A world in which the rich does not care for the lives of the poor, of making people flee where they are from to be who they are, that forces them to be a burden on someone already shouldering an unimaginable burden. Every day we have lived in the U.S. has been a burden on our wife, Mau, who is now on dialysis and needs a kidney transplant, is still forced by society to provide for us. We cannot take this burden any longer. I don't know how much Varka gave him for E621, but he should give him more. It seems like he's really fucking poor. He's probably got the fibromyalgia. He can't work anymore. He's too busy hurting. He says, to our loved ones, Mao, we will always be with you. Mini slash, you didn't believe us when we said we were sexually coerced, but we were. You and your friends defending someone who abused us. You contributed to this and we hope it haunts you. That's not petty at all. This is not because of anyone in particular, but fuck you, Mini Slash, you fucking rapist enabling piece of shit. I hope you burn in hell. We hope you burn in hell. All of us hate you, fucker. To S'mores Draws, we know that your life was as fucked up as ours, and we assign no blame to you, whatsoever. We wish you the best. To Fink and Jackie, wherever you are, fuck you both, fuckers. To Ayazabun, you have been so wonderful and introduced us to such wonderful things. Thank you for improving our life. To Kolix Kuprick and Bastian the Wolf, two of you who have stood by us, we love deeply and are so closed to our heart. We wish you could have done more to help both of you. You are both amazing and deserve the best. And finally, Mau, you carried us these 15 years and you sacrificed some of your life and one of your eyes for us. What the fuck? You sacrificed some of your life in one of your eyes for us? Why the fuck are you ripping out this dude's eyes? We cannot let you sacrifice any. How do you lose an eye in service of a furry system? You can't just throw that out there. I need the information about how this happened. Rono Sum will take care of you. We have made sure of it. You will get your kidney transplant. I guess he lost an eye to his kidney disease. That would make sense. Renal failure as a result of kidney failure. That's a thing. Or renal failure is kidney failure. I meant like the capillaries in your eye falling out. I really don't know. It could be anything. It could be a dragon dildo related incident. Our body, what if it is still viable, we leave to science. Our kidneys go either to Mau or to someone who can. You cannot take a kidney from a suicide victim. You are wasting it because you don't want to encourage people to commit suicide. No doctor in the U.S. will take a kidney from a suicide victim. Our kidneys go to either Mau or to someone who can cross-match a donation, and onto speculation and doxing and harassment. Bees, Hazel Durg, the corpse, people like that. You suck others in and break them. Lapinus Malice, you made Hayes worse, and you're a sick, twisted fuck who deserves what he will surely get. Our dying breath will curse your name. We're sexual assault survivors. We have been raped, how long is this? Okay, almost done. Abused, nearly murdered, and almost kidnapped, survived cancer, and we are spent. We have nothing left to offer this life, and we don't want to live in a wheelchair crippled by an uncaring society. If you're reading this, we've already taken a fatal overdose of Depakote. The deed is done. Oh yeah, because you can't just pump a stomach or whatever the fuck. I'm sure that this was a lethal blow. The deed is done. To our fellow members of the IWWFJU, thanks for the solidarity against Jason Kerpan, who has been harassing us and making our lives miserable. Solidarity, please share this wide. We hope that the hospital allows us to die a pain-free death as our liver fails. Yeah, that takes like fucking 2 days to finish. Blah, blah, blah. This is the Juniper system signing off from the world. Born 1983, hopefully died 2022. Whatever of us remains will be with you all forever. Furries, wobblies, queers, friends, family, we love you all. And the deed is done. All that's left is to wait to die. Anyways, he lived. Here he is. Here's Juniper system from a communist furry named Mau. And he wants to sing a song for you.
I wanna be like the people are, not with scales, but with real genitalia rolling around between the, what do you call them? Oh, sheets. Flipping my fins, I can't get too far. Cunts are required for nearly everything. Selling myself on the, what's that word again? Street. Up where they bang, up where they bone, up where they stay up at night all alone. I've never come, wish I could have a vagina. not celibate. Wish I could have a vagina.
Bravo, bravo. Encore, bravissimo, wunderbar.
Oh, I'm fairly certain Disney already knows about it. I'm pretty sure they already know about it.
Anglo, I should have suspected, and he wears a cat collar. Oh, jeez. I didn't expect that to be so funny. Okay. Roxana Wolf for 20 says, it has been found out that the common food additive E621 causes birds to swell. Figured you'd want to know to keep your pigeons safe. To learn more, visit E621 and search avian inflation. How very coincidental that we talked about E621 and then you submitted that. That's too late. I ruined your joke on accident.